Are humans actually apes, or is that just something people say? Humans are in the family Hominidae and thus are by definition one of the great apes. It's not merely something people say. Living great apes. Pongo. Orangutans. Gorilla. Gorillas. Pan. Chimpanzees and bonobos. Homo. Humans. The primates are all us monkey-like animals. The apes are composed of the gibbons, siamang and the great apes. The hominids. The great apes are orangutans, chimpanzees, bonobo, gorillas, and us. Genus Homo. We're great apes, and primates. Yes. In biology, there is a concept called cladistics. A clade is a grouping of organisms that includes a common ancestral species and all of its descendant species, living and extinct. For example, mammals are considered a clade. Humans, bats, whales, wolves, woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, etc., are all mammals. Scientifically, they are considered mammals because all of them actually evolved from a single ancestral species that lived during the Jurassic period. In school, you were probably taught that mammals are mammals because they all have hair, fur and produce milk. These are traits that virtually all mammals have. But it isn't what makes them mammals. Their common ancestry does. If humans, for example, were to evolve in the future to lose all their body hair and no longer produce breast milk, they would still belong to the mammal clade. That is the reason that humans are considered apes. Even though there are significant differences in appearance and behavior, the ape group is a clade, and no amount of evolution can make humans, or whatever species might one day descend from humans, no longer be apes, as long as the members of a clade do not all go extinct. The membership only grows. Species don't get cut out of the clade. One of the consequences of cladistics is that many traditional categories of animals are no longer considered valid. Mammals, birds, and modern amphibians all make up their own clades, but reptiles and fish do not. A clade that would include all the descendants of the common ancestor of reptiles would have to also include birds. And a clade that included all the descendants of the ancestor of all fish would have to include virtually every vertebrate animal we know of. Since referring to a human as a highly evolved fish is extremely unintuitive, fish is not a useful term in evolutionary biology. We are one of the currently living species of ape on Earth. That is where we sit on a species tree. No, we actually are. We just appear to be very unusual apes because the rest of our genus is extinct. IIRC chimps are our most closely related living relatives. Humans are, indeed, one species of ape. Humans are literally a species of ape. We are a bipedal mammal with no tail. We are one of the great apes, alongside chimpanzees, gorillas and orangutans. You may want to read this. https australian.museum/learn/science/human-evolution/humansariapes-great-apes/. Yes, we are apes. This is a biological classification. Descended from apes, or one of the great apes is how I understand it. It isn't a stretch. Just look at us all. It is like denying a lion is a type of cat. Think of it less as we're all descended from apes and more we're all descended from a common ancestor. Exactly none of the apes in existence are the kind of ape that we would have descended from. Our closest living relative is the chimpanzee. But that split happened 7 million years. At some point, having a thumb became such an advantage that it supplanted some species completely. Since this is being correctly answered many times as .erm. Yes, I'll ask something instead. What reason do you OP have to disbelieve people when they repeat the scientific knowledge of yes, we are apes? And what would you suggest is the alternative? Yes, genetically the genus Homo, including modern H. sapiens along with Neanderthals, etc., is part of the family Hominidae or great apes, including gorillas, orangutans, bonobos, and chimpanzees. Hominidae is a subgroup of the simiforms, which means humans and other apes are also types of monkeys, specifically catarrhini or Old World monkeys. Monkeys and tarsiers form the dry-nosed subgroup and the lemurs, bush babies, patos, and lorises form the wet-nosed subgroup within the order Primates, which is one of many orders under the class of mammals, which are vertebrate or chordate members of the animal kingdom of living things. Any of those words in bold are things that you are. Rip Harambe. I just want to add that the term great apes refers to size, not quality. Everyone here is saying humans are great apes. We're decent apes, at best. Great apes. Don't sell us short. Humans are animals that don't believe they're animals. It's truly incredible when you think about it. What's even more astounding is how many truly believe they're in control of themselves when 70% of their actions are subconsciously driven based on external stimulus. Just like all animals. And not because you're good at forging your own path. Want proof? How many times have you explained yourself? Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Or, I felt bad but didn't know why. Or, I don't know what I need. These questions are your prefrontal cortex's effort to understand your subconscious mind. You have to journey to discovery for answers because why you do certain things is not intuitively known without significant inquiry. Have you ever reacted to something within seconds of it hitting you? Was that conscious you or subconscious you? Yeah, we all homo bro. Humans and modern apes share a common ancestor. Y'all really be out here though asking questions that have 256 billion answers on Google.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.